Hey, how's everyone going? Sticking with the video game theme today, The Last of Us trailer for The Last of Us remake was just leaked and officially put out after it was leaked. So we're gonna watch it. I don't know what to expect. I am hoping it's a faithful remake and they don't really change anything about the story or the characters or anything like that. So. Let's see what this is here. I've seen some side-by-side shots, and honestly, the remake already looks a lot better. It looks like the same graphics engine from Last of Us Part 2. They said they were going to do that. So, yeah, it looks better visually already. But let's see it. Play. Sony PlayStation Studios. Naughty Dog. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah, dude, look at those. Look at that grass. Is that in-game?
The adventure, little brother.
In-game cinematics?
I reckon it's got something to do with that girl.
It's got everything to do with that little girl.
Oh, damn. Ooh. Oh, nice. September 2nd this year?
You know,
damn, see the bricks on the wall?
close.
Yeah.
It's the outside.
So is that everything you hoped for?
I feel like that was a new shot with her walking across that plank back there. I mean, clickers. Cool. The beloved story.
Once upon a time,
Oh, they're gonna add the
somebody that I
DLC in
cared
there
about.
as
And in this
flashbacks,
world,
or
that's
just
good
straight
for
up?
one
We're gonna
thing.
start the game with the DLC.
Get you killed.
Built from the ground up on PlayStation
How
5.
many close calls have we had?
I get into trouble down there. You
So-
make every shot count.
I got
I
this.
mean, it looks very close to the original. The lighting, though, the lighting is a lot better. Straight up.
I've had some practice.
Okay, that's a quick one. Last of Us Part 1. Oh, they put the little Part 1 on there. Okay. Also in development for PC, so now PC players get to experience Last of Us. That's nice. On September 2nd. Alright, well, that was a little quick trailer. Not that bad. It looks just like, the original game, so I'm hoping the story doesn't change much. I don't think they will. I think if anything, they'll keep everything the same as far as the story goes. But I saw a shot from the Left Behind DLC in there. So are they just going to integrate the Left Behind DLC into the game straight up? And you're just going to play those missions as flashbacks or something like that? I could see them doing that. So this is almost like a director's cut of the game. I like that they're calling it Part 1. I think that lines up with the Part 2, and there's probably going to be a Part 3, I can imagine. Has this been the only thing Naughty Dog's been working on? Because it really just looks like the same game with improved graphics. And I read they were going to charge $70 for this. I think that's probably a big mistake. I think, what they probably should do is put it on one of those PlayStation tiers. Like on the top tier PlayStation Plus thing. That's where you should put Last of Us Part 1. Why not? I would definitely encourage people to get the higher tiers for sure. But the lighting was definitely improved. Okay, character models definitely look better for sure. But this ain't like a drastic remake. It's almost like a remaster. That's what I get when I see this. It almost looks like just a remaster. Like, I just played through Mafia Definitive Edition. I have that review up. You can look at that. That was like the last thing I posted. And yeah, that was a full-on remake. That's really the only similarities that game has with the original Mafia is that the story, the same things happen in the story, but everything else is completely rebuilt. This Last of Us game, it doesn't look like everything's rebuilt. It looks like it's the same game with better graphics. But it could be rebuilt. It could be different level designs in here for all we know. They could have took what they learned from Last of Us Part 2 and made the levels even better in the first game. I remember the first game, the opening scene where Joel, gets his daughter and they go hop in the truck after he shoots the first zombie in the head, right? I remember seeing that for the first time and, just looking around as they're getting in the truck, and like all the textures are flat. It's very rudimentary. It's not quite done. The outside of his house, it doesn't look that good. If you like pause it and like look at it, it really doesn't look that good. So I expect that kind of stuff is going to be looking really good in this remake. But yeah, man, I'll play through this game one more time. I'll start it on hard too. I'll go on the hardest difficulty to start. Why not? Yeah. I hope we have the same type of mechanics that we did in part 2. I feel like that's why they're making this remake. Just to make it synchronize with the second game even more. So you could just go this part 1 and then part 2. It's immediately to part 2, right? I think that's what they're going for in this. But still, I hope this wasn't the main team at Naughty Dog that made this. Like, I still think they're working on factions. I think Neil Druckmann came out and said that they're still working on factions. It's going to release next year. So, that was supposed to come out with part 2. And they delayed it. And now it's finally going to be coming out soon. And I feel like they're totally revamped that multiplayer. And it's going to be it's going to be a big deal. I'm surprised they didn't attach it to this Last of Us Part 1 remake. But yeah, so what other game is Naughty Dog working on? Because they got multiple teams at that studio. They can't just be working on Last of Us stuff. I really feel like they're working on a new IP. They're working on a new game. Really excited to see what that is. But yeah, that's your reaction. That's your reaction to this. Great game. Great game. Can't wait to play it again. I really hope they don't change the ending. I mean, there's no reason to change the perfect ending to this game. There's no reason to change anything about the story that's in Last of Us. There's no reason to change anything about it. It was perfect the first time around. And Neil Druckmann, in the tweet where he posted this trailer, he's like, get ready for this faithful adaptation, faithful remake of the original game or something like that. He did say that. So, that kind of makes me feel good that they are going to not change anything as far as the story goes. But yeah, character models look good. Lighting looks better. And it looks like the Left Behind DLC will be a part of the actual main game. It won't be like a separate thing. It's just like, when you get to like that winter section, right before the winter section, that's when you'll play the Left Behind DLC, and then you'll get the winter section. Because I think that's how, chronologically, that's how it's supposed to go in the story. Because when Joel lands on the spike rod thing, that's when the cutback is supposed to happen to the Left Behind DLC. That's when you're supposed to play that DLC. That's what Neil Druckmann said one time. So they're probably going to edit it into the game, is what I'm saying. So, that's it for now. I'm rambling. Check out my Mafia Definitive Edition review. That was a great remake. There's been a lot of great remakes. Resident Evil 2, Mafia Definitive Edition, Final Fantasy VII. Like, these are fucking stellar remakes. And I love it. Anyway, I'll probably get this when it comes out. Hopefully, not for $70. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. This game should be $40 max, because it's a 20-year-old game at this point. Don't make me fucking 20 years old. It's a decade old. So don't make me pay $70. Make me pay $40, or put it on PlayStation Plus Premium. Neil Druckmann, talking to you out there. Talking to you. Put it on the PlayStation Plus Premium, please. And it's coming to PC, so PC players finally get to play awesome PlayStation games. I don't know why anybody wigs out about that too. I don't understand why it's a bad thing to put PlayStation games on PC, because it's not exclusive to PlayStation. Well, every Xbox game is on PC. There's no true Xbox exclusives. The only console that has true exclusives is Nintendo. And you could get emulators for PC for Nintendo games. So, it's just more money in Sony's pocket to continue to make great PlayStation exclusives. Or not exclusives anymore, PlayStation games, right? The creme de la creme, the cream of the crop. Yeah. Give them as much money as possible to keep making great Sony exclusives. Oh, also, God of War was delayed till 2023. Apparently, that's the rumor. So I'm thinking that's why they dropped this Last of Us stuff like right now. I mean, it's coming out September. That's only a couple months away. It's 3 months away. So that's why they dropped this today, to distract from the God of War being delayed for sure. Because everyone's really hyped for that God of War. And delay as much as possible. Make sure that game's polished as fuck. But anyway, I'm rambling. I'm still rambling. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Hope you all enjoyed the Last of Us trailer. I will be playing it again when it comes out for sure. For sure. I'll see you guys. Bye.
Thanks for watching, and remember, never pay more than $20 for a computer game.